5 years ago this month, José Fonte joined Southampton from this weekend's opponents Crystal Palace. Then aged 26, the Portuguese defender left the financially troubled South London outfit sitting just 3 points off the Championship playoff places. Southampton, meanwhile, were 14th in League One after starting the campaign with a points deduction. That may not seem like the move of a player harbouring Premier League ambitions, but José explains now that the move was right for his career.
Well, it's hard to imagine that you'd be in this situation, but I took the step down with the intention of being in the Premier League, and make no mistake about it. I said it before, and I really believed it. I saw a great project, and I saw a great club, and with great ambition, and fortunately paid off. I couldn't be happier, and I'm very proud with what we've achieved together.
When people see that interview that you gave on your first day at the club, it's almost unbelievable, really, the things you were saying in terms of your vision of playing in the Premier League. To now watch that back and see what has been delivered in that time is quite incredible, really.
Yeah, great credit to everyone in the club. Great credit to started this vision. Marcus Lieber, he was the man that saved us, and he started the ball rolling. Nicola Cortese has this part, and then after all them years with the whole staff, everyone that was involved in the club had such great desire to win and to be successful and to put this club back where it belongs, which is in the Premier League and fighting for the top position. So we couldn't be happier. I couldn't be happier, and everyone should be very proud at the club. Not only the players, the staff, everyone that it's involved in this great company.
At that time, Southampton were managed by Pardew, the man who will be in the away dugout when Crystal Palace visit St Mary's this weekend. And José has nothing but good words to say about his former manager.
He was the one who signed me. I'm very grateful that he believed in me, and he gave me the opportunity and he trusted me to come here and do the job for him. He's a special manager for me because he's the one who gave me that opportunity, and I wish him well in every job, in every game that he plays. So apart from the next Saturday and when we meet them again, I want him to be successful. So he was the one that started the ball rolling. We can say that he was the first manager, and then the new chairman. So we had a great Johnson Paint Trophy win, great day to remember in Wembley. So he was. I was very pleased when he was manager at this club. Yeah, I think he did a good job.
And to see him now in charge of one of your former teams, do you think that's a good fit for him really going forward?
Well, I think he has been proven already. He had great results, and he's a very good manager, as we all know. So I predict that they're gonna be okay. So it's gonna be a tough game Saturday, and it'll be good to see him.
Was it disappointing for you to miss out on Boxing Day against your old club?
Yeah, massively. It's always a special occasion to go and face your old team that you were successful and you was happy, which I was, and yeah, I was a little bit disappointed, but I'm sure I'll have more opportunities.
Southampton go into this weekend's game on the back of 3 away wins in 7 days. Premier League victories at Manchester United and Newcastle, either side of an FA Cup success at Ipswich, made it a busy week for the Saints squad, who were then given a little bit of time to recover.
It was a long week away, 3 games away. We spent a lot of energy. Everyone was tired, so the gaffer gave us 2 nice days off, which I think everyone took with a smile.
The plane back from Newcastle after a week of away games, but a week of away wins, I'm imagining it was a very good atmosphere coming back.
Yeah, of course. With the momentum that we are on, after a hard-fought win at Newcastle and Ipswich as well. So, well, we can say 3 hard-fought wins. Obviously, when you come in a plane and you think about what you just did, yeah, we had a glass of wine and we enjoyed the trip back.
The last defeat was Sheffield United just over a month ago now, but a lot of games obviously played in that period. How long ago does that seem as a group of players?
Yeah, well, we always knew that we had it in ourselves to bounce back. We had a bad spell, which I think most teams have, and the most important is how you react and how you change this situation. And fortunately for us, we was able to do that with our team spirit and with our character, and now we move on. You know, we're in a great momentum and in a great vein. So I just hope that we can keep it like this until the end.
You spoke to the press straight after the game that night, and you probably appeared more hurt than I've seen you really after any defeat you've had here. As a group of players, how much did it hit you, and how much did it take to respond from that night?
Yeah, it was one of the worst situations that we've been in. You know, we had a great opportunity to be in a semi-final, you know, possibly a final. And we've said in the beginning that we wanted to win something this year, so it was a great disappointment because with no disrespect to Sheffield United, you know, a League One team, and we should have done better and we should have gone through. So massively disappointed, but as I said, these things happen in football. You don't want it to happen to you, but it did, and we had to react. And the best way to react is to win games, and we have it in ourselves to do that.
And react they did. Saints are unbeaten in 8, with 6 of those games ending in victory.
Long the target, knocks it down, Keller with the touch!
But which result in that sequence does José believe was the most important?
Yeah, I think an important game was against Chelsea that we managed to hold on. We was under immense pressure and we managed to hold on very possibly the best team in the league. And then after that we went on to win some important games against big teams as well. And I think that game was probably the turning point in our team to start believing that we can compete against anyone.
Now attention's turned to the FA Cup. Southampton take on Palace at a sold-out St Mary's on Saturday. The fans have certainly shown their enthusiasm for the competition, and the players hold the cup in equal importance as they search for silverware.
Yeah, it's one of our targets as a team and as a club. We're ambitious. We want to win something in our lives. We want to make history. So we're going to try and win the next game. That's the most important, which is Crystal Palace, and then we'll see where we go.
Some people have said that with the team doing as well as it has done over the last month, sitting third in the Premier League, that perhaps the club should focus on that rather than the FA Cup. As a player, do you let yourself have priorities, or is that something you don't even think about?
No, it's not like we're involved in the Champions League or in the Europa League, or we are involved in 4 or 5 competitions. We have now 2 competitions to fight for, and the manager already proved that he always puts the strongest team, so we will be at full power on Saturday and in every competition that we're in.
It seems that those critics you mentioned before, who have been doubting you ever since the summer, right the way through Christmas, are now starting to believe. The fans are starting to dream. As a group of players, are you starting to dream now about what might happen this season? This group of players started believing long time ago. You know, what people maybe don't understand is that we've been successful players and a successful team since 5 years. And we don't settle for mid-tables, or we don't settle for draws, or we always want to win. We always want to be the best, and we want to compete with the best and prove that we can be there at the top. So, since 5 years ago, with successful and successive promotions, and you know, we went to Wembley, as you said, and won the Johnson Paint Trophy. There's a lot of in this club and in these players that can tell you that we are winners, and we just want to keep winning. Like I said before, we want to win every game. With the games you have won, is there any reason why the team shouldn't stay where it is in the Premier League?
Well, I can tell you that we will fight till the last drop of sweat that we have to keep this position and to maybe improve. We just want to win every game, like I said before.
The people are crazy about Southampton in Holland because they are following following the team. They see the matches on television.